Whether you are aware of it or not, matters are progressing well in spite of the many delays. However, they will be unable to influence the outcome, as all has been well planned. The forces of light approach nearer to you as time passes, and are ready to carry out their tasks at very short notice. The Dark Ones and their minions are but a small force compared to the light, but nevertheless can cause delays in your work as you have experienced. Reevaluation is ready to commence and will do so once those in control are satisfied that by proceeding, they are not putting the whole scheme at risk. It involves many countries that are now ready to go ahead at very short notice. Be assured that matters are so advanced now that nothing will stop the eventual changes from taking place. The turmoil is still occurring on Earth as the Dark Ones continue to make themselves known by their indiscriminate actions against innocent people. Naturally, karma is involved, but that does not in any way excuse their murderous intentions. It achieves nothing in furthering their cause, but alienates people on all levels. These actions can be brought to a complete halt and will be once a certain point is reached. Meantime, you will continue to evolve as the vibrations proceed to lift you up, and will draw further away from the lower vibrations until you are ready to ascend. The truth about the evolution of the human race is far removed from fact, and in the very near future your history books will be rewritten to reflect the truth. The Dark Ones have tried to hold you back by keeping the truth from you, but it has been to no avail. Over a period of time, souls of the light have been born to the earth with memories intact of earlier experiences. There is no way the truth can continue to be hidden, and there are now many sources ready to reveal it. It will release you from the false picture presented by both religion and your history books, and prepare you to take your place in the higher realms. There can be no misrepresentation of the truth of how the human race evolved, and from the higher levels, if it is necessary, it is possible to travel back in time and see for yourselves. It is important that you keep focus upon your goal, and do not allow doubt to creep into your minds. The end times are inevitably quite volatile, but light continues to lift up, leaving the lower vibrations to find their own level. However, everywhere changes are occurring, and the outcome will see the light becoming the dominant force. The old has no place in the new age that has only just begun, and those souls that cling to it will stay in the level that suits their needs. It is a totally fair and acceptable way of evolving. Friends and even some family members may move to a level different to yours, but know that every soul will end up exactly where they are meant to be. Close families are most likely to have similar needs, which is why they often incarnate together. Whatever happens, every soul will find themselves exactly at the right level. Because you have free will, you can of course move back to an earlier stage, if that is necessary to further your evolution. One thing you cannot do is move to a level that is higher than your vibrations. You can, however, visit a higher level by accompanying a soul who is already of that vibration who will protect you. There is a time approaching when all people shall have sufficient to live a life of comfort, and no one will go without. You will build up to that level, helped mainly by Saint Germain, who has enormous funds waiting to be released. You will be utterly astonished when you learn of the plans that were made millennia ago to bring you to this point in time. At times you have felt that you are fighting a lone battle against the Dark Ones, but at all times you have been supported by vast numbers of helpers working for the light, love and truth. The changes will come in your time regardless of how many obstacles are placed on your path. They are already in the process of manifesting, and there is an orderly manner in which they shall be announced. The priority is to bring your civilization to a point where the lack of essentials for a comfortable existence is overcome. It will take place speedily and efficiently. Once people are no longer bound by providing the essentials of life, they will have time to follow their own pursuits. The spirit of helping others less fortunate will return in full, and cooperation will abound. You will eventually find that you are able to live in peace and feel safe in your own home. Once people realize that there are no longer threats against them, they will be able to relax and enjoy a level of life far beyond their present experience. The changes may seem far away, but in reality they are near to being announced. It is a matter of simply waiting for the safe and appropriate time to do it. Having successfully come this far, there is no panic or concern about the timing, as you may be sure all factors will be considered before proceeding. It is so advanced that from time to time, only minor changes are necessary as everything is in a state of readiness. The Dark Ones are in retreat, having lost considerable power and the ability to alter the outcome. They will hit out at anything to continue causing fear and commotion, but it will not achieve anything for them that will now alter the outcome. If your press was free to report the truth of what was taking place, you would be kept up to date on the happenings. However, that position is also changing, and attempts are being made to return to a free press. You have been deliberately misled for many years, and only fed the news that the Dark Ones control. The internet has largely overcome that problem, as there is a freedom to report matters as you find them. It is used to bring the truthful facts to your notice, and you have a great advocate in David Wilcock who works tirelessly to bring all matters into the open. Of course, those with a different agenda set out to confuse matters, but as long as you are well informed, you will know what to believe. Events are speeding up in spite of their outer appearance, but for the time being are overshadowed by those taking place on Earth that are causing fear and turmoil. Be assured that there are provisions in place to ensure that matters do not get out of hand. As a free will planet, certain expressions have to be allowed for an individual's beliefs, but there are also limitations in place. There will shortly come a time when confusion will seem to have no end, but be assured the forces of light will take a hand in bringing about a speedy conclusion. They work according to instructions from higher beings that oversee the destiny of man. You already know that your future is assured and you need have no worries about a successful outcome. This message comes through my higher self. I leave you with love and blessings, and may the light brighten your days and path to completion. In love and light.